saying no in German isn't as simple as nein. In this video, we'll go through the differences between kein and nicht so you can negate sentences correctly. Hello everyone and welcome to Sprechify, where we make learning German easy peasy. My name is Francesca and I'm a native German speaker with over 7 years of teaching experience. This video is part of a series from my complete German course for absolute beginners. If you want to go even further, you can find the full course on Udemy. The first 100 students will get a 60% discount on the full course. Check out the link in the description. And now, let's dive into today's topic. Hello and welcome to the second lesson. In this lesson, we will talk about negation. Negation or Verneinung in German. In the word Verneinung, you have the word nein, which means no. So we can keep like this in mind that we talk about negation when you hear Verneinung. We talked in the lesson before about the negative article. Do you remember it? It's kein or keine for the feminine version, which means no or not, and kein or keine shows absence or negation. But we have another word which also is negation, and this is nicht. And keep this important rule in mind. We use nicht when it's impossible to use kein or keine. Easy, right? Let's focus on nicht and let's see what it is negating. I will give you examples and then I'll show you what it's negating. So, die Arbeit ist langweilig. Here, nicht is negating the adjective, langweilig. Er spricht nicht schnell. Here, nicht is negating the adverb schnell. Ist das der Stift, den du suchst? Nein, das ist nicht der Stift. Here, nicht negates the noun with a definite article. The definite article is here der Stift. Ist das dein Stift? Nein, das ist nicht mein Stift. Here, nicht is negating the possessive pronoun mein Stift. Heißt du Lisa? Nein, ich heiße nicht Lisa. Here negates nicht the proper name, Lisa. Ich sehe nicht sie, sondern ihn. Here, nicht negates the pronoun. Sie. Maria arbeitet nicht. Nicht negates the verb arbeitet. Maria arbeitet heute nicht. Nicht is negating the whole sentence here. Let's recap a little bit. So, nicht is negating adjectives, verbs, nouns with definite article, proper names, possessive pronouns, and pronouns. And nicht is placed in front of the word it's negating. Not after, not before. In front of the word. But if you want to negate a verb or the whole sentence, you will put nicht almost at the end of the sentence. Why do I say almost? Because in German we can have two verbs in one sentence, and the second verb, the not conjugated verb, comes at the end, at the very end of the sentence, and you will put nicht in front of the second verb. But you will learn this stuff later. So almost at the end, when we have two verbs. If you have one verb, then nicht comes at the end of the sentence. Now let's move on with kein and keine, which means no, not. We have the example, hast du Zeit? Ich habe keine Zeit. So keine is negating the noun without an article. So we have no article here, so you can and you should use kein or keine. Brauchst du einen Stuhl? Ich brauche keinen Stuhl. Here, kein, keine is negating the noun with an indefinite article. Indefinite article, we have learned before, is ein or eine. So, let's recap. Kein, keine is negating nouns without an article and nouns with an indefinite article, and kein, keine is always in the front of the noun it negates. Easy, right? That's it for now. See you in the next one.